Choices, choices, choices. Which should I pick? Between the OnePlus 9 or the Galaxy S21? Let's find out. Hey guys, Thunder E here, and welcome to my comparison between the OnePlus 9 versus the S21. And as you guys know, on this channel we do videos like this, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and also stay to the very end because I have a giveaway running this week. So stay to the end to listen for the full details. So the OnePlus 9 is finally out, part of the OnePlus 9 series, and I wanted to see how it compared to something within its same price bracket. I'm talking about the S21. So both devices are priced quite similarly. The OnePlus 9 in the US is priced at $729, and currently the S21 is priced at $700. Now in Europe, the pricing is a little bit different. OnePlus 9 being around $626, $650, while the Galaxy is about $750. So there's a £100 to euro difference there. So it depends on your region. But in the US, where I live, they are priced similarly. So let's take a look at what is different, better, or just the difference between both devices. Starting off with the display, that's the very first thing. Both of them have some really lovely looking displays. In terms of just nit brightness, you're looking at a max nit of roughly around 1,300, sorry. In terms of just functionality, both of them 120 Hz display, but the Galaxy S21 display is adaptive, giving you that flexibility of 48 Hz to 120, as opposed to just the standard display here, the 120 Hz display here, which is about 60 to 120 on the OnePlus 9. Display sizes are different. The OnePlus 9 is 6.5, while the Galaxy is 6.2. But again, lovely looking displays here, and it's great because they've got nice touch sensing in the 240. So those things you expect and love. Now, when it comes to batteries here, there is a difference in battery size, and that can be something that you should account for as a user. A 4,500 milliamp battery on the OnePlus 9, while a 4,000 milliamp battery on the S21. So in terms of batteries, you should be looking at maybe a slight benefit with the OnePlus 9. I haven't done a battery test on them, but just letting you know what those differences are. And with that comes, of course, different charging speeds. Now, the OnePlus 9 really has fast charging on here. It charges with a 65-watt charger that gives you about 0 to 100 in about 38 minutes, and a 55-watt wireless charging speed, which is great. While of course the Galaxy does 25 watts with its wired charging and roughly around 15 to 20 watts on wireless, which is nice, but definitely not as fast as the OnePlus. You're looking at least at an hour plus with the Galaxy, and you're looking at less than an hour for either the wired or wireless charging. Another difference, of course, is packaging. Now, both devices have two different size packaging. This is the Galaxy packaging here. With this size, all it fits is just the device. That's it. OnePlus packaging is much bigger, and it comes with the 65-watt charger. So this comes with the device, which means out of the box, you would get the fast charging you expect from the OnePlus 9, which is great. So that is a huge benefit, as opposed to the Galaxy here, where honestly, if you don't already have a charger, you still have to spend roughly around $20 to $25 to get charging for that. So that seems pretty cool. Now, we get down to the performance aspect of both devices. They both have Snapdragon 888 processors for both the OnePlus 9 and the Galaxy S21, and they both start with 8 gigabytes of RAM, and they move up, of course, in storage. Geekbench performance, you can see them side by side for both the Galaxy and the OnePlus. They're similar. The Galaxy might look a little bit less, but it's pretty much similar in that respect. When it comes to gaming performance, while you're using both devices, you're getting also similar performance in all the games. And again, you can check out my gaming video for both for details on that. But things like PUBG Mobile, when you're playing on the higher settings, Ultra HD or Smooth Extreme, both of them will give you an Ultra HD 40 frames per second and Smooth Extreme 60. Genshin Impact is also similar as well. I think the OnePlus 9X ekes out just a little bit more, but it's around that 55, 50 to 55 range, which again is similar gaming performance. I will say the OnePlus 9 fares slightly better on heat than the Galaxy, because I'm not sure if the Galaxy S21 has any special cooling down here. But again, they're around similar temperatures, about 100 and between like 108 to 112, depending on how long you are gaming. So you're looking at this and saying, you know what, Thunder E, the OnePlus 9 has a lot of great benefits. I'm liking it. The S21 is nice and cute, but OnePlus 9 really has that charging that I like and those kind of speeds. What about the cameras? Now, this is where Samsung tends to set things apart. Now, we do know the OnePlus 9 has the Hasselblad, collaboration, and that's of course due to the color science tuning. It comes with two lenses here. It does come with the new 50 megapixel ultra wide sensor, and it comes with a 48 megapixel sensor as well. There's a 2 megapixel depth sensor, and that's it. There is no telephoto, so it uses the main sensor to crop in for telephoto. While the Galaxy, on the other hand, has a 64 megapixel sensor. It's got a 12 and a 12 ultra wide and 12 telephoto. And they both have front-facing cameras. Now, when it comes to video, hands down, the Galaxy is the clear winner here. It records in the front-facing camera 4K 60. The OnePlus just does not do that. It still does 1080p 30, which is a bummer here. Also, rear video in the Galaxy is really solid, pretty much the best on the Android ecosystem. So on the video aspect, I give the Galaxy. In terms of images, I do like both images. I think the OnePlus does a good job, and I do like the more muted Hasselblad color science, but I think it's a more a matter of preference and choice. I think you'll find that low light on the Galaxy is still better than the OnePlus, but overall it's really solid, but I'll give the edge to the Galaxy here when it comes to photography. One aspect that you guys will probably not understand or look too much into is the 5G connectivity. Both devices are 5G devices, which is great to see with both the Galaxy and the OnePlus here. But there's a slight difference with both devices. I found out that the OnePlus 9 does not support millimeter wave in the US, at least at this point in time. So if you're picking up a device to use on a network that supports millimeter wave like Verizon, the S21 is basically the device you have to go with, because it does support all the bands, millimeter wave and sub-6, as opposed to the OnePlus right now currently supporting just sub-6. And again, is available on T-Mobile, which generally uses sub-6 right now at this point in time. So on 5G connectivity, the S21 is the device to give you the connectivity that you are looking for. I think the last thing to kind of focus and look at here is just usability, and something that users will think about when picking up a device like this. This is not an ultra device. This is not a pro device. This is the entry level into either the 9 series from the OnePlus or the S21 series for Samsung. And I think the sizing here is very indicative for a lot of customers. While I personally like a larger size device, like the 6.5 inches here, I do appreciate the 6.2 inch device size here for the Galaxy. And I think it makes more sense because it gives a lot of users a better size device to actually use on a day-to-day basis than something that is much larger, especially since there is a pro version of the OnePlus series that some consumers can go forth and pick up. So you're going to ask me, Thunder E, which device should I pick up to use? I think it all depends on what you want to do, but I am leaning more to the Galaxy because it still gives you more of an overall feel where you do have, great display, you've got a better camera in here. Yes, it does have a smaller battery, but it's also a smaller size device. And I think when you look at all those features, it makes a lot of sense for you. So let me know which device you would pick. Is it the OnePlus 9 or the Galaxy S21?